let me tell you, Sri Lanka Cricket was eyeing for this tournament for last 3 years because we had 2000 in 2012 we had SLPL, that is called Sri Lanka Premier League, which was actually it was stopped uh, due to various reasons, I should say. And after that, we couldn't have anything sort of this magnitude. So, Sri Lanka, because we came into power in the sense we were elected in 2016. From that day onwards, that we have been working for it, but we couldn't hold the event. So, the executive committee of Sri Lanka Cricket in this year, we were determined to have this tournament, and especially after England tour, they stopped midway in January and they went because of COVID. There was nothing for Sri Lanka spectators. As you are well aware, that Sri Lanka is the cricket is second to religion, and the people are craving for cricket. So we thought of after COVID, we thought of having this tournament. And in fact, we have discussed with the Minister of Sports, and actually, he was fully supported towards the idea. And then we put forward this proposal and the blueprint to Sri Lanka Cricket Executive Committee, and which was agreed upon. Then only that we started working on LPL. My mother doesn't want me to play cricket, and she allowed me to play cricket after my O levels. Then I started my hardball cricket at the age of 16. Then I played about 20 years, and including Sri Lanka under 19, I was in the national pool, board 11. So all those levels that I have played. Unfortunately, I couldn't play because of the injuries and stuff. I couldn't play for national side. But I'm not regretting, I'm not repenting, because I'm contributing towards the game. It was very, very challenging, I should say, from the day one. Although I had a blessing of the entire executive committee, backing of my president, that is Mr. Shami Silva, and backing from the government, especially sports minister. We had a lot of discussions with regard to COVID pandemic situations with the Ministry of Health authorities, and they were very, very reluctant to give us a green light. I think, if I can remember right, we had couple of meetings, like 3 months we have been talking to them, uh, and and we didn't achieve anything from the health ministry side because their ideas were different. But after the interference of sports minister, Mr. Namal Rajpaksha, then we went up to His Excellency the President of the country. Then only he gave us the direction to the health ministry people and also the COVID task force. They said, work together as a team. You all organize something, but I want country to become normal. That is what is said. So we followed that instruction. Then we went ahead. Very big, I should say, very big, because these are the baby. Actually, it's an infant, but we have done it very successfully. Only 24 hours left for the finals, and everyone was happy. What I gathered, it was basically the entire tournament every day watched by about 25 million globally, and the first day itself, that was a unofficial news that 100 million people had watched. And I think uh, If you take all areas, even the production, the quality of cricket, the support from the spectators, everything is there for LPL and for the game of cricket. So I personally believe this is a huge leap towards becoming one of the best league in the country and the world. When you are talking of youth in the country, at any given time we have 28,000 youths are playing the game of cricket at various age groups. So this is the opener for them. Or when they come certain level, say after under 19, if they are good enough to represent a league, then they can basically go in after playing for their respective clubs and they can win the national colors through this. This is a pathway that we are fixing up. There is a vacuum in the situation for last 8 years, but we are fixing that gap. Dennis Lilly. You put me into a trouble like, okay, if you ask me Sri Lankan players, I would rather go with Dasun Shanaka. He has a good capabilities and very good talent, but there, there, there are things, certain area that he has to improve. But he seems to be a okay guy. My wife. Yeah, nothing like Sri Lankan rice and curry. Both are great in different ways. Classical. Whatever the destination which has shopping, maybe London. I would like to say that every Sri Lankan should support this course of action of Sri Lanka cricket. And they must rally round with Sri Lanka cricket to grade this tournament, LPL, to the great heights. I'm sure, I'm confident that we can be the second best in the world. With the population, with the commercial values, all that, we can be, because our ultimate goal has to be that. When you look at all those other aspects, I don't think it is the reality. But you should be happy with 22 people, 22 million people in Sri Lanka. If we can be the second best league in the world, beat it Big Bash, all those things. So the quality of players should be increased. And we have basically identified the LPL. There are some small hiccups here and there. We are going to tie up all those tie up, and we'll be starting the tournament work maybe in January, and we'll be playing the tournament starting on the 27th of July, and it will go up to 19th of August with 6 teams. We are introducing one team from Trinco, that is the eastern part of the country. And there are some compulsory rules that we are looking at to get the international two icon A grade players into each team, like Chris Gale, uh, Duplessis, ABD Villiers. So that will lift our tournament to the great heights.